For those of you that missed it, we watched Minecraft Parkour Civilization 1, and it was, for lack of a better word, peak. It was actually really fun, maybe a bit repetitive, but that's because they put the reviews in there. And I've heard that Minecraft Parkour Civilization 2 changes the game, changes the paradigm, walks up to the parkour with a pair of metal rods so that you can jump to them. It's even better.
Being the champion of Parkour Civilization.
Yeah, sorry, at the end of Parkour Civilization 1, he is become God, isn't he?
Dream of being the champion of Parkour Civilization, but now I am. And I got to admit, being the champion is pretty awesome.
How are they going to do 2 full hours when he's already the champion? Because the way that most of these, and I'm not doing a disservice to it by calling it a children's show, is that like Goku has to get powerful to beat Vegeta. And then there's like a new badder enemy. Are they just going to stack like a Minecraft parkour world on a Minecraft parkour world? And it's going to have to go like God 2 or something? You know what I mean?
Since I'm the best at parkour, I make the rules of Parkour Civilization. When I was at the bottom level, I always thought that parkouring to the top would lead to a better life. But now under my rule, people can actually live that better life.
You know what, Evbo? You are so humble.
Wait, is he still making them parkour to live the better life?
You would totally do the same if you were the champion. I mean, I don't know if that will ever happen.
Oh, you think that's funny? Let's parkour battle right now and see who wins. I can't wait to be the new champion. I think you're just scared because you don't practice.
Wait, is Evbo gonna lose it right now? This is a classic start of season 2 shit.
Honestly, you might be right. I don't even think I'm that good anymore. Whoa, was that a 3-block jump with a 360? No way I can do that again, right? Anyways, you still want to battle?
Oh, no, fine.
Yo, he mogged him.
Since I defeated the evil champion, I undid all of the corrupt rules that destroyed Parkour Civilization, and now life is totally different. So, this is how it works now in my civilization. Every new player spawns at the bottom level of Parkour Civilization.
I already hate that. I already hate that.
As a parkour noob. There, they will learn how life works in Parkour Civilization and probably fail their first jumps. But even if they do, it's okay because they'll just spawn right back inside the parkour temple. Once a noob, they can attempt the course to rank up to try to get to the next level of Parkour Civilization. And yes, I made sure this course was actually possible and not some evil way to make sure that people never ranked up. If a noob completes the course, they get their iron boots and they become a parkour pro. Now, they're on the second level of Parkour Civilization, and the jumps are harder than the bottom level. As a pro, if you miss a single jump, you'll fall back down to the noob level and you'll lose your rank. The only way to get there's only one champion, and the only way to become one is to beat the champion in a parkour battle. Which is me again. Man, I can't stop saying it. But I'm not really worried about that. I mean, when's the last time I've missed a jump? No! Please! Oh, okay, I'm gonna pretend I almost didn't just lose everything I worked for.
Wait, is he just the master now because he fell?
But after seeing what life was like back in the old days,
but didn't he fall down to the master level?
Get as many blocks as they want. Masters can now get whatever they need to build the hardest jumps in Parkour Civilization. But the biggest change was bringing back Totems of Undying. Totems are free, but you're only allowed to have one at a time.
Is gonna go
I didn't
crazy.
want people up here. Masters have everything they need to challenge each other to parkour battles. They can battle for fun, or they can battle to the death. I haven't really figured out if I should set a rule on that. But anyway.
Death?
Hello, Champion Evbo. I can't wait to die in this parkour battle.
Oh yeah, good luck to you too. Wait, what?
What?
All right, let's do this. Parkour battle starts now.
Wait. Can you please attack me with a 360 jump?
You want me to attack you with a 360?
Yes, please.
Okay, I guess I can do that. Bro, what is going on? Can this guy do a 360? All right, I'm attacking you with a 3-block 360.
Dude, I think Evbo actually got better at 360s because before he was doing like 180s, a little more.
No way, you actually did the 360.
I am so confused. What is this parkour battle? Wait, you didn't even try it.
I know. I get to die by the champion Evbo's 360. This is the best day ever.
You wanted to? Oh, shoot. Okay, this is so weird. At the edge of Parkour Civilization, there's a bridge that leads to nowhere. My friend who found this said that this wasn't here before, meaning that whatever or whoever made this must have done it recently. The thing is that no one knows what's outside of Parkour Civilization. Once you reach the edge, the jumps just stop. And
yo, Minecraft farming civilization? You gotta make the crops.
This is strange. Something's stopping me from building the bridge even further. But this is where it gets weird. I tried throwing blocks and they just disappeared.
My friend was right. He gave me a block to throw, and when I threw it, it just disappeared instead of falling. It's like there's something here, something that I can't see. All right, well, looks like there's nothing left for us to do. I gotta go visit the old man. I said I'd visit him like a long time ago, and I never did. Before we found the bridge at the edge of Parkour Civilization, the old man said he needed to tell me something that he should have told me a long time ago. But I just got so busy with champion stuff and trying to change the entire
Is he
rules
still
of
gonna be there?
society and whatnot.
Also,
and-
why is he forcing the old man to live in squalor?
All right, old man, I'm ready for your story. And of course he's gone. Bro, why does this guy always disappear when I need him? I need to put like a tracker on him or something. He
First
went
thing
until I
despots
finally
do in
saw
their new
the old man
civilization,
just-
track the
That's a
populace.
relief. I thought he was trying to pull another jump in the void move on me. Can you at least leave a sign or something when you go places so I can find you? Wait, what? Why are you taking damage? What's
starving.
going on?
Efbo, you made it. Quick, I don't have much time. I'm old and I'm dying, but I needed you to hear this.
No. This can't be happening. Why didn't you say anything? I could have done something. I don't get it. You know I have the command blocks. We could have found you a cure.
There is no cure for old age, my boy. It is not my destiny to live on, but it is your destiny to keep going and to save Parkour Civilization once more. I should have told you sooner about the 5th layer of Parkour Civilization, but it is too late. I fear that
The fifth layer?
beyond the edge, you'll find it. If this evil returns, Parkour Civilization will be destroyed.
That's where the bridge leads to?
My time is here, Evbo. I need you to end my suffering with a parkour battle.
No, that's
No.
not fair. You can't ask me to do that.
I'm not asking Evbo. I need this, please.
I never would have thought this was what it would come to. But the
didn't
old
put him
man
down
gave me
with a
no
360
choice, and I
jump.
had to honor his word.
Thank you, Evbo.
Sorry, isn't he gonna just spawn back at the bottom?
I hope to be with the parkour god now.
And just like that, the old man, my mentor, and my friend was gone. Without him, I would have never become the champion of Parkour Civilization. And now there's a new evil that I'll have to face alone. I don't know what's gonna be on the other side, but if anything happens, I trust you with Parkour Civilization. Just make sure you get better at 360s while I'm gone.
We'll both be doing 360s once we make it back together. See you on the other side.
No, wait! But before I could stop him, my friend jumped off the end of.
Yo!
And if there's an evil out there that threatens to destroy the world, then I'm gonna fight again. At the very least, I owe it to the old man to try. Okay,
Ooh.
time to. Yep, I knew this was such a bad idea.
Just going to immediately like, oh, well, guess I have to parkour again. Ladies and gentlemen, today's video is brought to you by Asphalt Legends Unite. And the good news is you can download it now. It's free. I just played through some of it. It's very fun. I actually did not expect the drifting mechanics and path choices. And playing games on my phone is something that I do a lot when I'm kind of waiting between things, and Asphalt Legends has been added to my repertoire. If you download now, you are going to notice that the Porsche GT Carrera is on sale, and you can get it. And if you're like late to the game, maybe you feel like you downloaded it, all these people are ahead of you, there's plenty of bundles that you can get as a new player that are going to help you catch up. Asphalt Legends Unite has crossplay, which means you can play on mobile, you can play on PS5, PS4, Android, iOS, PC, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and is Steam Deck verified, so you can play it no matter what you want to play it on. I mentioned earlier you can get the Porsche Carrera. I unlocked the BMW i8, and I've been using that in my races. I've been taking it off lips. I've been doing straight up tricks on it, and it's been a blast for me. So make sure that you check it out. There's a code on the screen. You can download Asphalt Legends Unite right now. Get the Black Friday deals. Check it out. Have fun. Remember, it's a free-to-play game. It's on the screen. It's in the comments. Download the game. Let's get back to the video.
In all my time in Parkour Civilization, I've never heard of water parkour. But you know what they say? The first time to try is when you're floating over the void in a civilization that you never knew existed. Things were going great as the champion of Parkour Civilization. Someone made a
review.
bridge at the. I looked around and saw nothing. No sign of life. No
good to
sign
know.
of my friend. All I could do now was just parkour. But that's when I saw something in the distance. Structures made out of blocks that I've never seen before. The
two
old man
towers.
was you make jumps to buy a house, you make jumps to get food, but more importantly, you make jumps to know the truth. So now the question
Yo.
is, how many more jumps do I have to
His
make
pen
to
is
figure
on
out the
fire
truth about
right
this
now.
place? All of the houses on this level were abandoned. That was until they weren't. On the other
Oh, spooky.
someone came out of the room. It was a parkour pro. People were actually alive in this civilization. But when the person came closer, I
Shoes.
realized this wasn't a pro at all. Oh, let's go. You don't know how happy I am to see someone here. Can you please explain to me where we are and who you are? You have chain boots.
If you seek to know answers, you must beat me in a parkour battle.
See, this is what I'm talking about. People can't just say anything without doing parkour. I don't know if I should feel bad for them. I don't know if these people out here know that I'm I'm the parkour champion. But if I gotta destroy someone in a parkour battle for some answers, I got no problem hitting them with the classic FBO 360s. Alright, I built all the jumps you did, so how is this gonna work? Are you gonna attack first, or do you want me to attack first?
Are you ready to battle?
I mean, yeah, I've been standing
New
here.
battle
You
format?
can go first if you want, I don't care. I watched as the guy in chain boots did a 6-jump parkour combo for his first attack. Alright, seems easy.
Nope, same. Damn, I thought they were gonna have a twist on the format. Never mind.
Time for my
You
turn.
lost, parkour champion. We will return and have our revenge.
He knows who I am. Something was wrong. I pulled out my Totem of Undying, and just as I did, I got hit with an attack that would have killed me. Whatever this parkour battle was something I didn't know how to defend against. I had to get out of here. If that
Wait,
person battles
he
me again,
shrank?
I don't know if I can survive another attack.
It was a different format.
I have no second chances, which means I'm gonna have to do what I do best and parkour to survive. Within a few seconds, the guy in chain boots was gonna see me, but I had a plan. I couldn't run. I had to fight back. Right when the guy came around the corner,
Dude, he's gonna kill him. He's gonna block his jump.
I placed down 2 blocks and attacked him with a 3-block 360. From everything I know about parkour battles, he had no choice but to accept the challenge. But if this guy knows something I don't, then I just made a huge mistake. Luckily, it looked like he was forced to battle me.
You have only bought yourself time, champion. We will return.
I watched as the person attempted the 360, but they missed it. Okay, I'm
Dude, no one can do a goddamn 360 in this world.
very thankful that 360s don't exist out here. The only thing I know now is that no one should be living in this house anymore, so I should be safe here.
Oh man, am I happy to see you.
And just when I thought I caught a break, I heard a voice. And it was the voice of someone I thought I got rid of a long time ago. I slowly turned around to see someone standing right behind me.
I thought I was gonna be stuck in here alone forever, but now you're here.
Before anything could happen, I set up a 3-block diagonal jump to get ready to attack with.
Dude, he's shooting first and asking questions later.
Whoa, bro, chill. I'm not looking for a fight. I'm just trying to survive like you. You can relax.
Hold on, what is going on? How are you here?
Pretty crazy, right? An entire level of parkour civilization that we didn't even know existed. It's really
What?
cool, but everyone in this level is crazy and wants to destroy parkour civilization along with everyone in it, which
Ooh.
includes me. So yeah, I could probably use your help here.
Siwat can't be trusted, and if I decide not to attack him, I might be making a huge mistake.
Dude,
Why would
imagine if Ebbo just murked him right now. Also, if he has chain boots, wouldn't you think he's on the evil side no matter what?
Fine, this is gonna be a huge mistake. Okay, so fill me in. What exactly is this place? What was the 5th layer of parkour civilization?
I don't know. They were some kind of fighters. Here, you should put these on so you don't stand out.
We were standing in front of the parkour temple, but this one was different. The entire thing was in ruins. Siwat
Yo.
said this entire level used to exist in parkour civilization, but somehow it was erased and removed from history like it never even happened. Question now is, how was an entire level of parkour civilization erased? Apparently, the only way to rank up and get that door open is to win 4 parkour battles in a row. But
Elite
these
Four.
each of these 4 battles was fought against a parkour legend who has spent their entire life mastering a specific type of parkour. That there are 4 discs, and each disc summons a parkour legend. Only by getting all 4, you can make it to the top and open the door. Okay,
right,
let me
because
get
those are literally not filled in yet. Okay.
this straight. So there are 4 discs. Each disc
Let's get this straight. It's so funny. It's like, hey, if you didn't follow the 4 times I said it before, I'm going to tell you exactly what we have to do.
Okay, so we just gotta find the discs before these people do, and we can get out of here before they destroy the world. I might be the best player in the world at parkour, but that doesn't mean I'm not worried about the journey ahead. I need to know something. I came here with my friend, and when I got here, he was gone. Just, can you tell me if you saw him or something?
Nope. If you haven't seen him by now, there's a good chance he's gone, but maybe I'm wrong. Here, you're gonna need this. This compass will guide you to the place where you can find the first disc. Good luck, man.
How did Siwat know that?
It was time to go
What the
searching
hell?
for the just one jump at a time. Oh no, I hope this isn't a parkour checkpoint.
Stop right there.
Yep, of course it is. I'm in trouble.
We already have a parkour search team looking for the disc as we speak. We weren't expecting more company.
This is really bad. If I don't find a way past this checkpoint, it might be the end of parkour civilization. Alright, I got 2 options. I can talk or I can fight. Let's try the talking thing first. I was transferred here from another parkour search team. Yeah, apparently the job was taking too long.
Yeah, that figures. Just build the password and I'll let you through.
Oh, great. The password is parkour. That means there are literally an infinite number of possibilities that the password could be, and there's no way I'm guessing this. So, no more of the talking thing. It's time.
The password is parkour? What the fuck?
Time to parkour battle. I set up a 3-jump parkour combo for my attack. This was it. There was no going back now. I challenge you to
All right, password accepted. You're good. Good luck finding any information about the disc. We need it.
Password accepted? Wait, this was the password?
We can never be too
Vine Boom.
careful. I heard the parkour champion's out there somewhere.
Are we meant to believe that all of the infinite possibilities of parkour in that like 8x8 area, he guessed the one?
Once I made it past the parkour checkpoint, everything changed. All of the grass block jumps had turned into ice and snow. Any normal person would turn around, but I have to keep going. After realizing that I was stranded in the 5th layer of parkour civilization, I learned that the only way out of here is to find 4
I
discs
forgot
that
about the
summon
replays.
4 As much as I don't trust Siwat, the compass definitely led me to the right place. I was supposed to be finding the disc that would summon the ice. Compass definitely led me to the right place.
Why did he throw the compass? What the fuck?
This has to be it, right? Maybe the problem wasn't finding the disc, but getting to it. Maybe the jumps were too hard for people, or people are just too afraid to try. Whatever the reason is, I gotta make this course before someone else does and get the disc. I didn't have too much experience with ice parkour, but I was still staying on the blocks, which is all that mattered. Only 2 jumps left. Come on, I can do this. I went for the last 2 jumps, and I made it to the top. Let's go, I did it. So does that make me an ice parkour legend now? I mean, I don't see anyone else doing the course. All right, let's just hope that
Dude,
no one got to-
Evbo's hubris knows no bounds in the sequel. What the hell is going on? He went from a humble kid from humble beginnings to whatever the hell this is.
If it's still here, then I only have 3 more to go. Let's do this. I hit the button and an item came out. Let's go. It was
house
still
key.
here. I got the disc to summon the... Wait, what? A house key? Bro, are you serious? I did all of that just to buy a house? Now that I think about it, I might be the first one in history to have bought a house on every layer of parkour civilization. Was it worth risking the entire fate of the world and my life? Probably not, but is it cool? Yes. Okay, now I have a real reason to make it out of here. I need someone to know this story. All right, I gotta get back on track. I need to find this disc. Whoever lived in these houses before were doing some pretty serious parkour. One of the jumps to get to the beds was a 5-block ice jump. Is that even possible? I opened the chest expecting to find...
Here it comes!
But to my surprise, there was a book. When I opened it up, I realized it was written in parkour.
Yo!
Luckily for me, I've been learning how to read the parkour language, so I could translate a little bit of it. The book said that people would live in these houses to train for the Ice Legends course. The book said that people would often spend years here just training so they could be good enough to complete the impossible ice course. Well, that's reassuring. I definitely do not have years to train on these jumps, but the book did mention an
Dude,
Ice Legend.
stop throwing stuff off, man.
The only problem now is finding this course. I mean, it's probably not going to be a big building standing in the middle of the open. Oh, okay. Well, I think I found it. I don't even get paid for being the parkour champion. This is so not worth it. If this entire course
Saving the
is to
world
just
not worth
buy
it? Come
another
on, man.
house, but I quickly realized that I was at the right place because at that moment, I saw someone completing the course. Someone was after the disc, and right now, they were on track to get it before me. I was only at the beginning, and yet each jump seemed like it was getting harder and harder. This next jump was a
That's
head hitter, meaning
how it
if I
works.
mistimed my jump, no! Well, let's just make sure I don't do that, please.
Oh, dude, you can't fake me out with a not true.
Okay, these
A lie. I don't know why I called it a not true.
in parkour civilization. If I somehow make it back alive,
That's fucked up, man.
but the fear of death never stopped me from trying.
nice.
I cleared the 5-block vertical jump and I was still on the course. When I looked ahead, I saw that I had almost caught up to the parkour fighter that was doing the course with me.
Oh, if boss sent you, very well. I haven't been able to get past the 5-block jump, but if you think you can do it, go right ahead.
Oh, yeah, of course. You know boss's orders, right? Bro, how did that even work? Okay, let's just get out of here. Somehow I escaped the interaction
Yo.
without a parkour battle, which
These
is great
jumps.
because if I had to fight here, that would be really bad. Not even assume. One guy literally said,
Is that a 5-block diagonal uppy?
all right, I really need to stop monologuing right before I'm about to go for a death-defying jump. Please make it, please make it. Oh, that
Damn.
should not have been possible. With every jump, I felt like I was barely staying on the edge. But I wouldn't expect anything less from a course that was made by a parkour legend. Every jump was designed to be nearly impossible, including this 5-block jump, which I'm about to complete. I can make it. No! Just when I thought my journey was over, there was a block under me to catch my fall. Oh, that could not have been any closer.
How could you have gotten a water bucket?
And I just
Oh!
I had no choice but to engage in a parkour battle. I needed the chance to attack first, and my attack was going to be something that would end the battle immediately. There you have it, a 2-block backwards jump, buddy. And just so you know, I've never lost a parkour battle. Obviously, that's not true, but the intimidation worked.
The void is more honorable than losing a battle to the champion.
And just like that, the parkour battle was over. Bro, what are these? All I had to do was make it past this 5-block jump. The fighters that have been trapped here for years haven't been able to make it, but if there was someone to do it, it was gonna be me. If I was the first one to make,
Did he just do it? Sorry, he's still monologuing and he just did it?
good chance that the disc is still here. And I only have a few more jumps before I can get to
Dude, he did it too quick. He didn't even let it fucking sizzle.
I walked up and stood on the pedestal, and an item appeared in my hand.
The Ice
This time,
Legend.
it wasn't a house key. It was the disc to summon the Ice Legend of parkour. Siwat was telling the truth. He could have led me into a trap, but he didn't. The discs are real, and now I have one of the 4. All
I feel
have
like
to do is get the
Siwat
other
is
3,
the
and
boss.
that's
Can I
my
say
ticket
that?
home.
Is this is my early prediction? I feel like Siwat is the boss and is using him to get these discs so that Siwat can get back and take over Minecraft Parkour Civilization. If you're a baby watching this and you're like, well, now I'm really mad. I'm just putting it out there.
You said you were transferred here to help.
Yeah, I was, but it looked like the other guy had it all under control. I mean, he was really good at parkour. He said he didn't need me anymore.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right. We've been best friends since we were kids. I don't know what I'd do without him. All right, you're good to go.
Thanks,
No,
man.
he's dead.
All right, I'm sure there's a part of you that wanted me to fail, but I made it back and I got the disc.
Nope.
Is he gonna do discs one at a time, or is he gonna go and do the Ice Champion first? I'm curious at how they stage this.
The journey was far from over. Siwat gave me the compass that
Another
would lead me
compass.
to the second parkour legend. Now that I have the disc for the Ice Legend, I was now searching for the Legend of Glass parkour. I have a feeling that there's a very slim chance I make it back alive.
Just 3 more to go. Just 3 more.
Getting
Oh, ominous. Ominous.
saving the world is exhausting. This was where I was gonna find the disc to summon the Glass Legend of parkour. There are 4 discs I need to find in order to get back to Parkour Civilization. I managed to stay alive and get one of the discs so far, but the parkour fighters are still racing to get them before me. And now
We're gonna hear this so many times.
I have never done jumps like these. This course was about to be all unexplored territory for me, and I only have one chance
Is the
to
middle
make all
hollow?
of these jumps. But the clock is ticking, and I
Holy.
need to get these discs before any of the fighters do. If I have another battle with the parkour fighter, which is probably gonna happen, I die. And if Siwat has been plotting against me the entire time, well, I probably die. Well,
Whoa, did they just kind of like put it out there in the open?
let's see. If this jump is possible, I only have to do a 2-block jump.
I hope for season 3 when he gets back, there's been a time skip or something. That would rule.
This has to be a shortcut, right? No way I'm not taking this. Let's go. I get to skip some. No, that's a trick for sure. That jump's not possible.
Dude, you're so annoying. Ebbo, you're so fucking annoying, man. You've changed since season 1. Season 1 was just like a narrative beauty, and now you're like tricking us with this fake editing.
Thankfully, I made it to the top of the horribly designed
What is
staircase.
this?
But then
A note?
I saw something on the ground. Looked like a piece of paper. I picked it up and it said something on it. It said, "Don't finish the course."
Don't come to Minecraft Parkour School tomorrow.
Either someone is warning me about something, or this was an attempt to try to make me not get the disc. Well, this just got a lot more complicated. I decided that the second option was more likely. The fighters know that I'm looking for the discs, so maybe they had someone put
Dude,
this
this course
note
is
here
insane.
to try to get me to stop looking for them. Do I go for a shortcut now? Why
No.
not? Let's do it. I
Dude,
swear, all of
Ebbo.
this better be some crazy test
hubris.
to become the... All right, one more jump, and the disc is mine. Let's do this. I went for the last final jump, and I made it. I had completed the Glass Legends parkour course.
did
Let's
he
go.
find them
Let's
there?
get this disc, or let's fall into a trap. I hope it's the disc. When I stepped onto
Oh,
the
nice.
pedestal, the dispenser gave me the exact item I wanted to see. The disc to summon the Glass Legend of Parkour was now in my possession. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. And now I just gotta worry about getting off of this course. Oh, this is the worst. I was making my way back to meet Siwat to get the compass for the 3rd disc, but that's when I saw something. It was a massive building that I've never seen before. Obviously, I want to get the discs and get out of here as fast as I can, but my friend is still missing. Maybe there's a chance he's alive and he made it into this building and he's hiding.
library.
Even if he's not here, I can afford a little detour to find out. The building I walked into looked like...
Saying that you have no time and then ending like the paragraph with, I could afford a little detour is just crazy. It's just, why are we meant to believe you, Ebbo?
I was hoping I could find a book that would at least give me a little information. The book was written in parkour, but I could still understand a little bit of it. It looked like it was talking about the champion boots, something about hunger and powers. Well, that's not really new information for me. I've been using these boots to feed myself the entire time. Okay, let's see what else I can...
I wonder if there's gonna be a drawback.
It's you! You're back! Oh,
Wait, a real voice actor?
well, I always knew you would change your mind.
Right, I'm back.
What?
I never blamed you for what you did. I know it was a tough decision.
Okay, this woman does not know who I am, but I have no clue what she's talking about. I just gotta go with it, I guess.
I assume you're here to get your friend, correct?
My friend? You know where my friend is?
Oh, yes. I got the book around here somewhere. Forgive me. It's been a while since I've had to do parkour. I should be able to reach it.
Oh, not to worry. I'll get it. It's easy parkour. It's just that book
Damn,
right
it
there, right?
feels
Yeah, don't worry.
good.
I'll do. No! Oh no.
Fuck. Everyone around me dies!
Well, at least she went out quickly. All right, let's go get this book.
Dude, what?
I grabbed the book off the shelf and I started reading. The book said something about a prison where it's impossible to parkour. If the fighters captured my friend, that's probably where they took him. This is good news. This is great news, actually. This is the only evidence I have that my friend might be alive. All right, I'm back, whether you like it or not. Hello? Siwa, what are you doing in the corner? Are you napping?
Bro, I'm tired. You take so long to get these things.
I take so long to get these things? Bro, I hate you so much. I got the second disc, but it's getting a little trickier to get past the checkpoints, but I still got it. I'm ready to go get the third one. Siwa threw me the third compass that would lead me to the Legend of Crystal parkour.
Ooh.
There's one more thing. I think my friend might still be alive in some prison. Do you know anything about it?
If that's true, then there's a chance we can save him.
We'll get the discs before the fighters. As the journey goes on, the jumps get harder and the stakes get higher. I've saved the world by myself before,
The stakes are the exact same, right? They don't actually get higher?
but if I can find my friend before it's too late, then I think we have a chance. If I make this parkour course, I'm one step closer to saving the world. Even though this is parkour I've never done before,
Wait, they're just straight up jumping in there?
I can take my time because there's no one else doing the— Oh no, I take that back. There is someone doing the course. This is not good. Every single one of these parkour jumps were made up of crystals. And in all my time in Parkour Civilization, I've never seen jumps like these. But I had to go fast. I had to make the— No! I was the guy who saved Parkour Civilization.
Was it a joke?
I had made 2 of the hardest courses I've ever done to get 2 of the discs, and I was on my way to get the third one. But maybe it wasn't my destiny to make it out of this place alive. These crystals were barely big enough to stand on, and if I made the slightest mistake, that could very well mean my journey comes to an end.
Wait for him to show up. He will show eventually.
What was that? Hello? To an end.
Wait for him to show.
Oh, I thought I saw a person, but it was just blocks placed perfectly. Doesn't this look like a man's head and body and dick and balls?
Hello? Is anyone there? Oh, great. I think being stuck in this parkour world for so long is making me hallucinate. I kept making jumps until I arrived at the place I needed to be. The Crystal Legends
That's
parkour
such a fucking bar. Holy shit. I kept making jumps until I arrived at the place I needed to be.
but I had to go fast. I had to make the— No! And with one jump, my entire journey was over. I watched as the world of parkour got further and further away. There
Holy shit!
was nothing to save me now. The damage from the void already started, and within seconds, I would be gone forever. I couldn't do it. I thought I could be the one to save Parkour Civilization again, but I failed. In my last moments of life, everything seemed like it was in slow motion. I think I must have been going crazy because it looked like I was floating upwards. But that's when I realized I might not be crazy after all. I wasn't dead yet, and I was slowly rising back up to the world of parkour. What is going on? How is this possible?
Why do we fall down, Mr. Wayne?
To get back up. I actually don't remember. I fucking don't remember the movie.
Watching my life in
Wait, he's just flying. He's just cheating.
I might have had a second chance after all. I positioned myself over one of the jumps and I dropped out of the air. I wasn't dead yet. I was back on the parkour course. In all my life, I've never heard of something like
So
this
he
happen.
cheated.
When I turned around, I saw someone for a split second
Who was that?
running away. My entire
was
dodging death
Herobrine.
feat that I just pulled completely made me forget that I was still in danger. One of the fighters was ahead of me on this course. When I saw them, they were almost at the end, which means that person might have gotten the disc already. In Parkour Civilization, the more jumps you make, the more answers you find. But I don't know if I will
Dude.
ever be able to do it.
It turns into philosophy at the weirdest times.
Now was no time to rush. I had to pay
They
attention.
really take away the pressure when you get an airlift out of the void, huh?
Of
I don't think
narrow
that can happen
jumps
every
and-
time, but how would you know?
After making it out, I could see the rest of the course, and I saw no sign of the fighter that was here before me. So
Oh,
that
good.
means it is very likely that the person I saw has gotten the disc already. Unfortunately, I have to do a 3.5 vertical block jump to figure that out. I got momentum, and I went for one of the longest vertical jumps I've ever done. Even
Nice.
being the almost all of these jumps that are on the courses don't even exist in Parkour Civilization and are near impossible. I hadn't thought about it, but maybe that's a reason why this entire civilization was removed. Actually, that doesn't really make any sense. Alright, let's just make it out alive and maybe... But that's when I went for a jump and I heard something again.
Trust me, I can get the disc. Just let me try.
It was another voice, like the one I heard before. I don't know where it's coming from. I thought it was crazy before, but now that it's happening again, I'm starting to really get worried. Man, my problems keep stacking. I need the disc to still be here, I have to not die in parkour, and now I have voices in my head. Now it was time for the big reveal and find out if I did all of that for nothing. If someone else has this disc, I don't know how I'm gonna get it back. But at least I have the other two, so worst case scenario, no one gets out of here. I stepped up onto the pedestal expecting the worst, but to my surprise,
It was
in
there.
my hand was the third disc. But then it happened again. Find me at the houses. It was another voice in my head. Standing near one of the houses was someone that I recognized. It was the person I just caught a
creeper.
glimpse of right before I was saved from the void. I walked in to see the fighter standing on the other edge of the house. All right, buddy, if you want to fight, let's get it over with.
If that's how you want to repay me for saving your life, fine.
For saving my life? What are you talking about? I've never even seen you before.
I was watching you do the course. I knew you would fail eventually, so I waited until you fell. When you did, I was there to attack you with a brewing stand jump, and the effect was levitation.
You attacked me with parkour right as I fell. I didn't.
Yo, that's actually one of the only explanations that I would have felt reasonable to save him in that situation. Damn, they cooked.
You've been collecting the discs for us.
No. That's impossible. I fought parkour fighters in battles. I almost died. Why would they try to kill me if they wanted me to get the discs?
Siwat said it would have to be believable.
Oh, so now Siwat's behind this mastermind plan?
Of course he is, and if you don't believe me, jump onto the center block.
I jumped into the middle of the house and it happened again.
If he fights you, you have to lose. This is the only way we win.
It was Siwat's voice. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're making this up.
See what?
I'm not. If you parkour across crystals while talking, messages will be trapped inside for years. You're only hearing his voice because he was here setting the trap for you.
I didn't know what
What?
to believe. If you're in on the plan, then why are you telling me this? What do you want?
Let's just say I don't really like how the plan ends.
If all of this was true and Siwat was working with the fighters, then I have no one to blame but myself. But
Yeah,
as
but you
far
can't
as I'm
reveal it to
concerned,
him.
I have the 3 discs. I don't know how in the world they plan on getting these off of me, but if I can get the 4th one, then I can get out of here. At least now that I know I might be in a trap, I can focus on getting myself out of it. But I still don't know if that fighter was telling me the truth or not. Alright, disc number 3 acquired. Wasn't an easy one, that's for sure, but I still got it.
This is insane. To be honest, I didn't think you would be able to do it, but clearly I'm wrong. Only one more to go and we can get out of here. Here, the compass to the last parkour legend. This one is supposed to be the most terrifying course, so good luck.
Well, if there's anyone that can get it
Neo
done,
Legend?
it's me. Hey, this is just a quick question, but where did you get all of the compasses?
The compasses? Oh yeah, I was just searching through all the chests and I happened to find all of them. Lucky find, I guess.
Yeah, that is real lucky.
He knows, right? Yeah, he must have figured it out. It doesn't
shit.
matter. The plan is in motion, and at this point, there is nothing he can do to stop what's coming.
Secret
I
tunnel?
must say, this plan didn't go exactly how I thought it would, but I have everything I need to get my revenge.
What is that? Wait, gold boots, crown? Oh,
And
it's
for
his
a
friend
good
he came
reason.
in
The
with.
only way
Sorry,
you
that's what
make
happens
these
when you
jump-
have to take a break between watching the two.
Well, now that I know that Siwat was the one behind the evil plan, I think it's safe to say that Siwat has my friend locked up in a prison somewhere. If that is the case, then I think I know what Siwat's plan is. He's gonna use my friend as leverage to have me give him the discs. It all makes sense.
Dude, that's
now.
funny that it's like literally like the baby's first evil plan, and I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, they're just gonna fucking parkour fight him to get the discs.
Well, I
Damn,
hate to
4
disappoint
discs
them,
straight
but
up.
I don't. So it's time to get this plan over with and get out of this place once and for all.
You will do exactly what we say if you want to stay alive. See what requires.
Oh, maybe I was right.
You know, I would say good luck in this battle, but I think you'll have a hard time with a 2v1. The parkour fighter turned around to see that the other fighter had an attack of his own build. Yep, this parkour fighter was my guy on the inside.
No,
Damn.
you're working with the champion? How could you? Fine, it doesn't matter. I'll take you both on by myself. I'm sure this will be the easiest parkour.
Well, that didn't last long. Wait,
Oh, I was like, all right, another drawn out battle. What actually great cinematic decision.
but that's when I glanced inside the bottom level
was
of
there?
the parkour temple and I saw someone. But this wasn't a parkour fighter. This was someone with gold boots. I ran inside to see my parkour master friend standing on a single chain over the void. The last time we saw each other was in Parkour Civilization. You're alive, let's go. Oh no. Standing to my right was a parkour fighter with an attack already set up. That's an easy attack. Don't worry, I'll handle this.
No, stop. That attack was for me. If I don't make that jump, I die. I don't have any blocks to build with, so I'm stuck here. But if you attack him, that will force his battle with me to end, and I'll also die.
Okay, this is not an ideal situation.
Oh, what a masterful plan.
See what is waiting for you up there.
Of course he is. Well, so much for my master plan to defeat the guy with the better master plan. Don't worry, I'll figure something out. Just don't move. Not that you can move. There was nothing I could do now. I couldn't think of a single move to get out of this. That I'm
Hey,
gonna start
maybe a 360?
So you want me to help you destroy Parkour Civilization?
Now you're talking some sense. You know, a part of me actually enjoyed our little team up and getting each disc. I mean, you got them, but it was fun sitting back and letting you do the work. Now, I'm closer than ever to achieving my goal of destroying Parkour Civilization once and for all.
That doesn't make any sense. You said it yourself. You live in Parkour Civilization. Why would you want to destroy it?
Good question.
I haven't told this to anyone before, but since I've already won, I might as well tell you. I didn't join Parkour Civilization. I was born here on this level of civilization.
What?
I might be the only one alive who remembers when this level was still a part of Parkour Civilization. And I might be the only one who knows what kind of a monster the old man was. My parents were the ones who told me to use brewing stands to give myself the resistance effect. And that was exactly what allowed me to remember when the old man used the command blocks to wipe out this entire level, including everyone in it. In doing so, he wiped all.
The old man committed genocide?
After that, how could I ever trust the system? The so-called beloved parkour champion wiped out my entire family.
Wait, see what might be on the right side.
Why would the old man do that? It just doesn't add up. He was kind and nice, and he cared about people.
You know, the funny part is that no one even knew. It was supposedly over a fight. Can you believe that? The old man let his battle with one person cause my parents and plenty of others to die.
A fight? What kind of fight would lead to an action like that?
All right, enough of that. What's in the past is in the past. Let's focus on what's gonna happen from here. I don't need the discs. Instead, I'm gonna have you battle all of the parkour legends yourself and get that door open for me. I will then get my revenge on Parkour Civilization. And if you choose not to, well, your friend is obviously the price you pay.
I mean, come on, fighting someone who has mastered a
Thank you,
specific
Ken.
type of...
Thank you. When people are asking, wasn't the start of this Siwat Nebo in the woods inventing parkour as a currency? It was a fake memory.
It's time to fight the first legend of parkour. I threw the disc into the hopper, waiting for something to happen. I saw nothing, but then, a few seconds later, someone appeared on one end of the battlefield. And this person was wearing diamond boots. So, you're the ice legend of parkour? Why do you have champion boots on?
That's because I am a parkour champion. Well, I was one a long time ago. I won the battle to become champion using ice blocks. So yeah, I got the Ice Legend title. But all of the parkour legends are just previous champions throughout history.
So every parkour legend was a parkour champion at some point. That's awesome. Wait, so are you real? Or what even are you?
Real? Absolutely. Alive? Not so much.
The
All
ghost
us
of
are
Legends
spirits
Past?
of our past.
Time to find out if I can do ice block jumps better than the Ice Legend of Parkour. The Ice Legend attacked first. His first attack was a 4-block vertical jump. It was a difficult attack for sure, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. My choices were to either make the exact same jump or do a harder one. I built the same attack, but added a 360 to the 5-block diagonal jump. Let's go, I cannot believe that worked.
This is a level of parkour I have not yet seen.
The risk paid off, and the Ice Legend was defenseless
Yeah,
against
360
the
always wins.
I hope you know what you're doing.
You hope I know what I'm doing? Wait, what does that mean? But before he could answer,
Oh,
the Ice Legend
he's
was
back to
gone,
his Ghost
and
of
the
Spirit
parkour
world.
battle was over, and it was time to move on to the second battle.
The old man said I'd be gone for a while, but I didn't think it would be that long.
Wait. Did you say the old man, as in the parkour champion old man? How do you know him?
Bro, I'm not here to answer any questions. I'm just trying to parkour battle.
These legends were parkour champions a long time ago, and parkour jumps have evolved so much
Dude,
since
they
then,
were parkouring
which is why
against
it was
fucking
time to
Milkman
start
and Bad
attacking with
Boys.
jump. I attacked with a 1.5 block backwards diagonal jump. Even when the fate of the world is on the line, I'm not afraid to hit him with the Evbo special, and it was no surprise that the Glass Legend didn't even get close.
Bro, why are you so good?
I started setting up a more difficult. This attack should be enough to win. Come on, 360, 2-block, 360. Oh,
Dude, that was
let's go.
actually kinda
I gotta-
cool.
He set up the jumps and he failed the first 360. Okay. Hey, no offense, but how did you become a parkour champion?
Chill,
Alright, yeah,
Ebbo.
I wasn't cut out for such an important job. Alright, bro, I hope you know what you're doing.
Okay, I could be onto something here, but let's just get past this third battle. I threw in the disc and summoned the third legend of parkour.
So, it looks like you are almost at the top.
His
the
eyes are
battles
freaky.
must be tiring you out by now.
The Crystal Legend built a 3-jump parkour combo that looked like something I've never done before. I made the first jump, but I just barely missed the second
Ebbo!
jump. The attack did 7.5 hearts, so I was still alive. I built the exact same parkour combo as he did,
But I
and went
added a
back to my
360
strategy
jump.
of adding the Evbo signature move whenever it was possible. Changing the first jump to a 360 put the battle back in my favor. Surprisingly, the Crystal Legend made the 360, but didn't get enough momentum for the second jump.
Well, there's nothing to say, except I hope you know what you're doing.
Wait, what do you mean?
Good luck.
That's
And
what the
just
first
like
guy
that,
said, too.
The battle was won. The parkour legends don't want to talk, but why? As far as they're concerned,
Alright,
I'm
the
just
Neo
trying
legend.
to open the door. I threw in the disc to summon the final legend of parkour, the legend of Neo jumps.
Seto Kaiba.
This is unexpected to be sure.
One
Just
block
by
Neo.
the look of it, I already knew that this attack would deal heavy damage if I failed it. But likewise, if I make a harder jump and I make it, I could end this battle with one attack. Alright, that sounds like a plan. Let's do 2 double Neos. I made the jump harder and I went for it. Come on! No! I hit the wall on the second jump, missing the counterattack, taking 9 hearts of damage. If that parkour attack was even slightly harder, my journey would have been over. Alright, time to make this impossible jump. I mean, this jump could potentially change our understanding of Okay, I'm just gonna jump. I jumped off the platform doing a 180 and traveled around the block backwards. Yep.
180 into a fucking reverse Neo? Are you kidding me?
Wait, I'm alive. I actually did it. By some miracle, the backwards Neo jump changed the entire parkour battle.
I have nothing left to say, except I yield. I don't know who you are, but I hope you have the strength for what's to come.
The Neo Legend forfeited the battle and it was over. I survived, and now there was a way back to parkour civilization. Except for a second, I forgot that I wasn't gonna be the one going back. I had just barely finished the battle, but Siwat was already waiting for me. Oh man, well, I survived, but now I have to watch parkour civilization be destroyed.
I want you to know that everything I told you was true, except I left out one thing.
Couldn't have seen that one coming. Alright, what is it?
The old man's fight was supposedly with his friend.
With his friend? Okay. Is there a point you're trying to get at? I mean, are you about to come out with some crazy take about how, like, we're friends and we fight all the time, but it's okay?
I never said I would be the one to destroy parkour civilization.
Huh?
So, what does that mean? I started thinking about what Siwat just said. The old man had a fight with his friend? Why does that mean something? Wait, what did that old woman at the library say? She thought she knew me, but how could she?
I never blamed you for what you did. I know it was a tough decision.
Okay, this...
He's the friend!
It's false. No way. Not this time.
She knew where my friend was too. She gave me the book that talked about the prison he was in.
I assume you're here to get your friend, correct?
My friend? You know where my friend is? Wait a minute. When I saw her, I wasn't wearing my chain boots. I was wearing my champion boots.
When the old man used the command blocks to wipe out this entire level, including everyone in it.
I never blamed you for what you did. I know it was a tough decision.
The woman didn't know me. She thought I was the old man. And if she thought I was the old man, she wasn't talking about my friend being imprisoned.
The old man's fight was supposedly with his friend.
Can you believe that? The old man let his battle with one person cause...
The old man removed this entire level of civilization to imprison his friend. Getting to the top of this temple was never a way back to parkour civilization. It was a prison. And that means Siwat's plan was never to get out. It was to help free the person that the old man banished from parkour civilization. What have I done?
Dude, Siwat has gone from bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy, good guy. I am so confused.
So, the old man is gone.
Okay, well, that looks like the devil.
If only he was around to see what I'm gonna do to parkour civilization.
Okay, bad guy. He's a bad guy again. He's a bad guy for sure. Dude, making them stand on a chain with a block above their head is so funny.
I defeated every parkour legend thinking that I was helping Siwat get back to parkour civilization.
No.
I thought he was gonna be the one to destroy the world, but it turns out that was never his plan to begin with. His plan was to get me to unleash something even worse. Someone who had been banished to this lost civilization.
Oh my god, the way he looks up slowly. Cinema.
Why don't you go introduce yourself to the villain of parkour?
The villain of parkour? I walked up the steps to see the prisoner completely surrounded by lava.
I hear you were friends with the old man. That makes two of us. I'm surprised he didn't throw you away like he did to me.
If you were actually friends with the old man, then explain all of this. Why would he wipe out an entire level of civilization just to imprison one person?
He was scared of what I had discovered. What was the term he used again? An illegal form of parkour.
Forgive me.
This is like when Madara was revived and talked about Hashirama. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, chat.
Since the beginning, parkour battles have always been one move after another, until I realized that they never had to be. You see, if you challenge someone to a race, it's the ultimate form of parkour fighting. Racing has no limits. Once you challenge someone to a race, you either win or you die. No in between.
If that's true, the old man must have known that parkour racing could destroy thousands of lives.
I'm going to do what I'd set out to do a long time ago, enlighten the world with my new form of parkour battles.
I turned around to see that Siwat had built a parkour attack, but this was something I've never seen before. What is this attack? Why are there armor stands? And why do you need to hit me with the attack?
You know, I can't beat you in a fair fight. And I just want to land a good hit on you.
Something wacky happening here.
Okay, great. You got the satisfaction of hitting me in a parkour battle. So can we be done now?
Who knew? Armor stand attacks can take the boots right off of a player. Even champion boots.
In Siwat's hand was a pair of champion boots.
Armor stand jump steel boots?
My champion boots were gone, just taken straight out of my inventory. I watched as Siwat walked over to the parkour villain and threw the champion boots at his feet.
You. Prepare for a parkour race. You've served your purpose in this life. I offer you a quick and merciless death.
The parkour villain didn't challenge.
He's gonna kill Siwat!
The parkour villain didn't even start the race yet. He was just watching Siwat. But then he took off. Before this, I had never seen someone move so effortlessly through a parkour course. Within the blink of an eye, the parkour villain was already at the last jump.
Please don't. I'll do anything. I'll work for you. Just let me live.
The villain made the last jump and the race was over. Siwat lost.
I suppose I had this coming for me, didn't I? For what it's worth, I was telling the truth when I said I enjoyed working with you.
And just like that, and he might know how to parkour race, but I'm gonna bet he's never battled against someone who can do 360s. I made it down to the
We
looked like he knew where he was
need
going.
an
so
enemy
he must
that can
know the
do
way back.
360s
He was fast, but
to
I
end this
managed
series.
to keep. I quickly placed down 3 blocks and I attacked with 2 3-block 360s. This was it. The battle had started and there would be no turning back now. This was life or death.
I was waiting for you to fight back. A neat little trick you did there.
It's hard to take the demon guy seriously when he has a fucking outlet for a face.
With the 360s. Unfortunately, my knowledge of parkour is beyond your understanding.
The parkour villain didn't even look surprised that I attacked him with 360s. Oh no, what did I get myself into? I wasn't prepared for this. The parkour villain built a chest jump. And the worst part is he did a 360. I took damage. The jump I built wasn't harder than the jump he built, and I lost the attack.
Just as I expected.
The villain was looking inside of the chest, and I knew something was wrong. But that's when I noticed I had nothing. Every single thing I had in my inventory was gone. No water bucket, no blocks to fight with. And that's when I knew the parkour villain. So that's it then, right? You have all of my blocks, I can't fight back. How are you even gonna get home?
These boots are the only way out of here. You could have left at any time you wanted. I suppose it was your destiny to deliver them to me.
Why aren't you attacking me? Why don't you just finish the job already?
The old man isn't around anymore, and the only one left to pay for his sins is you. I want you to know what it's like to suffer.
The parkour villain turned around and jumped into the air, disappearing. This was the end. The champion boots were the only way back to parkour civilization. Now I'm stuck here with nothing, and there's no one left to stop him.
Just like I remembered it. And now it's mine.
Dude, beautiful shot. Cinematography in this, phenomenal.
Oh, well, here we are. This is my last chance to save parkour civilization. I have to be the one to summon the parkour god. Apparently,
what?
Nobody has ever successfully summoned him before, but I've met him. I know he's real, and I just need him to come back one more time. Because, let's face it, I destroyed the world.
I hate when a recap spoils what's about to happen.
Parkour villains escape, and if only I could get the parkour god to come back and help us out or something. Other than that, I have no ideas.
Wait, you might be onto something. If you actually believe you can summon the parkour god, then
that's how he found out.
And I saw a giant statue of the parkour god. The parkour fighter said that people would come to this building to try to get their prayers answered by the parkour god.
Apparently, the last jump you need to do is to jump into the void, and no one was willing to.
Great, so I have to die to summon the parkour god. Well, I mean, I'm stuck here forever, so it's either die now or die later. I made the last jump, and I was standing at the base of the parkour god statue. A few feet in front of me stood a door, and when I walked up to it, it opened, just like all of the parkour temple doors did. I walked inside the room and I saw nothing. All that was inside this room was a giant hole in the middle of the floor. And of course,
I mean, is there gonna be an invisible block or something? Classic.
And this, all right, parkour god, if you're listening, please send me some help. I backed up and I jumped into the hole with no blocks below me. But just as I was about to enter the void, I felt my feet hit slime blocks and I bounced up onto a ladder. Okay, that was not what I was expecting to happen. I didn't know how I was still alive, but I soon realized that my prayers were answered. Standing in front of me was a familiar figure, wearing diamond boots.
You know, it doesn't take much to convince you to jump into the void. You should really think these things through.
I don't get it. How are you standing there? I saw you die. How is this possible?
You asked the parkour god for help, so he sent me.
The parkour god heard me.
You look like you've been through a lot. Let's talk.
So it is true then. You removed this entire level of civilization just to imprison the parkour villain? I mean, wasn't there any other way to stop him?
The only other way was to beat him in a parkour race, and I couldn't. So instead, I had to deal with the consequences of my actions my entire life.
It does feel weird that the genocider is on God's side, and God sent him.
It's fine. I actually understand. There was nothing you could do. I mean, if anyone's to blame...
You may not have your champion boots anymore, but there is still a way out of here.
I can go home? I have a way back to parkour civilization, but first, I just need to get my friend out of this parkour battle. You have to do a 360.
No way, man. I wish you never made 360s.
I watched as my friend jumped and made the 360 onto the chest. For the first time in days, both me and my friend were... The old man told me there would be a room behind the champion statue inside the parkour temple. Just like the secret room back in parkour civilization.
Dude, secret room, boo!
This was it. This was the only way back. And the only way back was to fail a jump. Let's just hope I failed the right one. I was falling through the void, but then I felt ground under my feet. When I jumped, I thought my journey was over, but I soon realized that there was more to my story. I was standing in the place where my journey first began. This was my home.
Dude,
Parkour civilization. I was gonna be the one to save it again. Today could very well be my last day in Parkour
recap.
Civilization. I was down at the noob level of Parkour Civilization, but no matter where I looked—
Dude, look at how close those blocks are. Lamau. Imagine being a parkour noob.
I made it up to the pro level of Parkour Civilization. I looked around and nothing seemed different, except for the fact that, well, the statue didn't have my head anymore. And now there were buildings that I've never seen before.
What is
this?
this?
Is the spot where all of the pro houses should be, but
Oh,
now
it's like a
there's
race.
just one. This wasn't just a fight. This was a parkour race.
I can only imagine you escaped with the help of the parkour god. That is quite unfortunate.
Is the parkour god just okay with like the parkour occurring multiple times? Should we even worship this parkour god if he is not a just god? How does he allow these indignities to happen in a world he created, man?
I just needed you to follow me. Now, you will experience the true pain of a parkour race.
I now realized what the structure in front of me was. It was a parkour race, and it would be my last chance to save Parkour
Dude, that's
Civilization.
sick.
Win
So you're
the
saying there's a
parkour race.
chance.
I commend you for making it this far, but I cannot entertain this any longer. Let's begin.
This was it. The hardest parkour race in history against one of the most fearsome parkour fighters of all time. Maybe I'm not good enough to beat the parkour villain, but someone once told me that as long as you can parkour, there is always a way. The parkour race had begun. I did the first 3 jumps without stopping, but the parkour villain had matched my speed.
He's already there
This
just
race
watching.
and the only way I could get a lead on the parkour
One block
villain
Neo?
is by doing the most
One block
difficult
Neo?
jumps with virtually no stopping. I barely stayed on after the ice block jump, and
Chain
now
Neo?
it was time for a chain Neo, which the parkour villain did effortlessly. I quickly made the 2-block Neo jump and immediately went on to the glass jumps. The parkour villain told me I lost the battle with him before because of my inability to risk everything I had. But right now, in this battle, I wasn't holding anything back.
Oh my God.
I stopped at a difficult Neo jump. I needed momentum for this. I looked back and I had a sizable lead against the parkour villain.
Nice.
This was my time. This was my— And that's when my heart dropped.
He cheated!
My side of the parkour battle wasn't finished, and the end to the race was just a few jumps away. I was—
Isn't that illegal?
Set up from the beginning. The parkour villain never intended on me finishing this race. He got what he wanted, and that was to make me suffer. All I could do from this point on was watch as my life slowly came to an end. This was how I was gonna go out.
Imagine the villain
In
just
a
fell.
few jumps, the parkour villain would make it to the platform, and my life would cease to exist. I'm gonna end this journey with one final jump.
Hello?
So, this is what the end feels like. Wow, feels weird. It feels like I'm still alive. No,
the
but I'm
echo.
probably dead, right? Yeah, I'm definitely dead. I mean,
Parkour
I jumped
heaven?
into the void. How would I not be dead?
You are very much still alive.
In that moment, I heard a voice that I've heard one time in my life before. It was the voice of the parkour god. Whoa.
Goofy Oskin.
Throughout my life, I have never bothered to interfere with the events of Parkour Civilization. I
Makes you a fucked up god, by the way.
was afraid of what might happen if I were to introduce my power to the world.
Wait, but you gave me the champion boots last time I needed to save the world. Didn't you interfere then?
I was merely a messenger. The old man wanted his boots to go to you, and all I did was deliver them.
So why tell me all of this? And why bring me here?
Because I have found my successor. You have convinced me that there are those in this world worthy of wielding my power. And you will continue my legacy by inheriting this power and passing it on to future generations.
Whoa, okay.
Ebbo
hold
is
on.
God?
You said—
You will become parkour.
I'm sorry, did you just say become parkour? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm a godly figure that rarely shows up. I'm not supposed to make any sense.
And just like that, the parkour god vanished into thin air. I'm gonna inherit the parkour god's power? What does this even mean? Okay, I guess now's not the time to think about it too much. All that matters now is that I can finish this race and save the world. From the beginning, I've always had to jump to survive. And well, I'm still jumping.
Yo! 3D animation? Whoa!
Oh, how did I just do that? Did the parkour god just put the ladder here for me? Oh, I am still alive. I'm still alive. How is this possible? Wait, netherite boots? No, I'm the one who made the ladder.
Oh. What? That's impossible.
No, it is definitely possible. Now, let's see how this works. All right, just places I go. This is what parkour should feel like.
Dude,
okay,
he
what do
is
we have here?
parkour.
I think see the finish line. I'm not giving up now.
Why would he build
Come
it
on,
hard?
just 5 more jumps. Let's do this.
To be fair, it's crazy the animation style changed. 360. Dink.
Oh, it's over.
He just disappeared.
Oh my gosh, it's over. Oh, that one really came down to the wire. I kind of wish someone saw that 360 at the end. That was kind of cool. Oh, my body is sore. My shoulder kind of hurts from that ladder clutch. Should it be hurting? I thought I'm the parkour god now. I feel like I shouldn't be able to feel pain. Can I even die? Should I test it out right now? No, that's a terrible idea. I should not test that out.
Man, why do the command blocks have to be a 4-block jump?
It's not that hard. Come on, you'll get used to it. Besides, you're the new parkour champion. You should be doing that in your sleep. All right, let's see how this attempt went. Nope, he still messed it up again. Okay, so this time you built barely half a house, and it's also like 50 blocks up in the air. That's fine, don't sweat it. Not everyone gets it on their first try.
I don't get it. I'm thinking of a house, and it's not building the house.
If the world needs saving, I'll be there to save it. But for now, I just want to parkour. I've been a parkour noob, but now the only one to decide those things for me is myself. So, all I'm gonna do is parkour. And if that leads me back to saving parkour civilization again, then so be it. From now on, the only path I'm following is my own. I make my own jumps.
And they say that a hero will save us. I'm not gonna parkour away. Damn. It was peak. It was actually peak. It was good. I liked it. The whole genocide and God not interfering stuff, there was some weird shit there. But you know what? We can figure that out later. We'll figure it out when we do the live action movie, ladies and gentlemen.